If you're trying to make your sim famous, then you've come to the right place. Here, we're going to look at 25 ways to make your sim gain fame. But just like ice cream flavors, not all ways of gaining fame are made equally. I've broken down the 25 ways into 10 ways which will help you gain a little bit of fame. These are mainly useful to help prevent fame decay if you haven't done anything to generate fame in a while. Then we'll have 5 fame gaining methods that help generate a medium amount of fame. Honestly, these are pretty good fame gaining options. And then finally, we'll have 10 methods of gaining fame that I consider to be highly effective at shooting your sim into stardom. Some of these do have a lot of prerequisites though. One thing to note before we get started is that the noticeable fame perk, which you can get from being a 1-star celebrity, boosts the fame gain across a wide range of skill-based tasks. And so it's definitely worth picking up this early. Alrighty, let's get started with the 10 ways to boost fame just a bit. The first is to use your sim's phone to update their Simstagram story. It's a very quick little task to add to your sim's everyday routine. The next is to donate 1,000 simoleons to charity. Your sim will need to have level 3 charisma to do this and can action it from their computer. Up next is to play an instrument, being a violin, guitar, piano, you name it, in public. On a similar vein, but requiring the City Living expansion pack, is to have your sim sing in public. And if you have the Get Together expansion pack, then showing off your dance moves in public can also help you gain a bit of fame. If you're out with a group of sims, then ordering drinks for everyone at the bar will provide fame too. The 7th way is through photography. Taking photographs using a camera will give you a physical product you can put on your walls. But you can also upload the photograph to Simstagram or sell it to a publication for a small fame boost. Next up is using the video station that comes with the Get Famous pack to reply to comments. And following this, selling excellent baked goods crafted on the Cupcake Factory to the local bakery will give a little bit of fame. And our final method that gives a small boost to fame requires the Get to Work expansion pack, and it's using the SimRay to transform objects. The SimRay is obtained early through the scientist's career path. Alrighty, we're moving on to the 5 medium methods, and first up is painting. This is an easy way to gain fame with a low barrier to entry. Simply get to work painting, and then when you sell your crafted work, you'll gain some fame. Next is gaming tournaments using the video gaming skill. Again, a low barrier to entry. However, you'll need to place at least 3rd and earn a prize to gain any fame from this, so it can be a little bit temperamental, or rather inconsistent at times. Exploring space is another good way to gain fame. You'll need to build a rocket ship for this though, and ideally upgrade it to make your space adventures safer and more successful. If you have the Get to Work expansion pack, then at level 10 you can also upgrade the rocket ship to allow travel to 6am, and traveling to the alien home planet will also provide fame. The next method is to create videos using the video station. Don't forget to add effects and transitions using your media production skill if it's high enough. And if you're considering this method, then be sure to snap up the corporate partnership perk, which will increase the amount of fame and money you get from uploaded videos. And onto our final way of gaining a medium amount of fame, and it does require the Jungle Adventure game pack. Now at level 9 of the archaeology skill, you can be sent over artifacts to authenticate. Authenticating and mailing these back will give a nice little chunk of fame and a nice little chunk of money too. Alrighty, time to move on to the 10 ways to gain fame fast. These are awesome methods for gaining really fast fame, but they often have prerequisites or limitations associated with them. Let's jump in. The first way is to write and publish books. If your sim is a good writer, then publishing books can provide a hefty amount of fame per book published, and of course, daily royalties as well. Next up is going into the actor or actress career and completing gigs. Of course, you'll need to successfully audition for gigs and then head on set to perform their roles, meaning that this does take some time. That being said, after a successful gig, you'll get a nice amount of fame. Once you're a 3-star or B-list celebrity, also consider getting the established name perk, which will allow you to bypass the auditioning stage and go straight into the gigs, saving you a lot of time. The next way is to use the streaming drone from the Get Famous expansion pack and stream your sim's life. Definitely invest in upgrading the drone if your sim is handy, and then get streaming. This will see your fame consistently trickle upwards, but it's also completely passive, meaning you can work on other fame making methods while simultaneously gaining fame by having the drone running in the background. Literally, you can be watching TV and gaining fame. On to our 4th way of gaining fast fame, and this is by licensing songs. This will require level 9 of an instrument skill, such as the violin, guitar, or piano. Now at level 8 of the instrument, you can write a song using it, and at level 9, you can license it using the mailbox. While this can only be done once per week, licensing a song will provide a significant amount of fame and royalties over the week as well. The next way ties in with this, but requires the City Living expansion pack. At level 8 of the singing skill, you can write lyrics, and at level 9, you can license them using the mailbox. Only one song can be licensed per week, but it'll again provide a significant fame boost and royalties. Finally, once again, a very similar scenario is licensing mixtapes using the DJ mixing skill from the Get Together expansion pack. At level 8 of the skill, you can make them, and at level 9, you can license them. Once again, only one per week, and it comes with a big fame boost and royalties. Keeping on with the theme of DJing, this next one surprised me. DJing in public gives a really significant fame boost. Strangely, when changing the music style, this seemed to happen more, especially the grooving style. It was like as soon as I put it on grooving, everyone was like, oh yeah, he famous. Now, this is anecdotal, but I found on numerous occasions I could basically gain 2 fame ranks from one all-nighter DJing, which is absolutely huge. Now, despite this, sometimes the fame gain was strangely stagnant. Try this out for sure, it can be great, but I'm just going to put it out there that this method can feel a little bit temperamental at times. Again, to DJ, you'll need the Get Together expansion pack. The 8th super fast way is through career scenarios. Occasionally, when your sim is working, they'll have a fame gaining scenario pop up. There are 2 options here. The first will give your sim a significant fame boost at the cost of a negative outcome. This can be a payment, a demotion, or even being fired. You'll know what it is, so you can choose whether it's worth it. The second option will simply ignore the scenario, so if the negative is too high, you can essentially opt out. Our 9th very fast fame gaining method requires you to be at least a 3-star or B-list celebrity and to have a positive reputation. From here, you can purchase the Giving Back Fame perk. This enables you to donate objects in return for fame. The more the object costs, the more fame you'll get. With this perk, you can literally buy your fame and shoot to becoming a 5-star celebrity in literally hours, provided you have the thousands of simoleons to fund it. And our final, very fast fame gaining method also requires to be at least a 3-star or B-list celebrity and to purchase the all-nighter perk. This allows your sims to get an energy boost and stay up longer, but also enables them to participate in 24-hour charity streams, which will provide a significant boost to both your fame and your reputation. Alas, that's 25 different ways to gain fame in The Sims 4. If you have any tips for gaining fast fame, please feel free to drop a comment below and share. I would love to hear what you've discovered too. If you enjoyed or found that helpful, then please subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and have an amazing day. See you later.